Welcome to AI Stream News. Watch streaming news now.
The campaigning for the Lok Sabha elections in Telangana has indeed concluded, with the voting scheduled for May 13, 2024. The elections are set to elect 17 members of the 18th Lok Sabha from the state. The Election Commission of India has outlined the election schedule, with the notification date being April 18, 2024, and the last date for filing nominations on April 25, 20241. The scrutiny of nominations will take place on April 26, 2024, and the last date for withdrawal of nominations is April 29, 2024. The results will be counted and announced on June 4, 2024. In terms of predictions, the BJP-led National Democratic Alliance, NDA, is expected to win 8 Lok Sabha seats, while the opposition India Bloc is projected to secure 6 seats. The Bharat Rashtra Samiti, BRS, is likely to secure 2 seats, and the All India Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin, AIMIM, is tipped to win 1 seat in Telangana. It's shaping up to be a significant event in the state's political landscape. The campaigning for the Lok Sabha polls in Andhra Pradesh has indeed come to an end, with the voting scheduled for May 13, 2024. The high decibel campaigns concluded recently, and the state is gearing up for the elections. Alongside the Lok Sabha elections, the assembly polls for 175 constituencies in Andhra Pradesh will also be held on the same day. This is part of the 4th phase of the 2024 Indian general elections, which commenced on April 19 and will see the country vote in 7 phases. The major parties contesting in these elections include the YSR Congress Party, YSRCP, the National Democratic Alliance, NDA, led by the Telugu Desam Party, TDP, and the Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance, India, with the Indian National Congress as a significant participant. The results of the elections will be counted and announced on June 4, 2024. It's an important time for the state and the nation, as these elections will determine the direction of policies and governance for the next term. If you're eligible, don't forget to exercise your right to vote. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, during a roadshow, announced that the Aam Aadmi Party, AAP, will be part of the India Bloc government expected to be formed on June 4. This statement came after his release from Tihar jail and is part of his campaign against what he calls a dictatorship, nationwide one. Kejriwal also vowed to secure full statehood for Delhi as part of this political move. The roadshow, which also featured Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, was held in South Delhi and marked Kejriwal's first public appearance post-release. Yes, there has been a recent exchange between Amit Shah and Arvind Kejriwal regarding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's future after he turns 75. Amit Shah has responded to speculation by affirming that PM Modi will not retire at 75 and will continue his leadership. He emphasized that there is no provision within the BJP's constitution that mandates retirement at that age. This statement was in direct response to Kejriwal's remarks, which suggested that PM Modi might retire, leading to Amit Shah becoming the Prime Minister. The discussion appears to be part of the broader political dialogue in the context of the upcoming elections. Indeed, Southeast Asia is becoming a significant focus for global tech giants. The region, once seen as a tech backwater, is now emerging as a pivotal area for the industry. Here are some key points from recent reports. Investment surge. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon have made substantial investment commitments in Southeast Asia, recognizing the region's strategic importance. Generative AI. The adoption of generative AI technologies, such as ChatGPT, is accelerating in Southeast Asia. This could add approximately $1 trillion to the region's economy by 2030. Profitability focus. Southeast Asian tech companies are shifting their focus from rapid expansion to profitability. For instance, Sea Limited became profitable in 2023, and others like Grab and GoTo are moving in the same direction. The influx of investments and the strategic pivot towards profitability indicate that Southeast Asia is indeed being treated as the next big thing by tech giants. This shift is driven by the region's young population, increasing digital adoption, and strategic geopolitical positioning. The situation with the Ukrainian attacks on Russian oil refineries is indeed complex and has been the subject of much discussion. Recent reports indicate that Ukrainian forces have targeted Russian oil refineries, with a notable attack on an oil refinery in Russia's Kaluga region. These strikes are part of Ukraine's efforts to disrupt Russian export revenues and limit fuel supplies to Russian military forces. The Biden administration had previously expressed concerns about such attacks, suggesting they could impact global energy markets and advising Ukraine to focus on military targets instead. However, some experts argue that these strikes will not lead to spikes in global energy prices as they primarily affect Russia's ability to refine oil into products like gasoline, rather than the volume of oil it can extract or export. In fact, they suggest that with reduced domestic refining capacity, Russia might be forced to export more crude oil, potentially lowering global prices. These experts also point out that the attacks could serve the purpose of Western economic sanctions, which aim to limit Russia's income from energy exports. Despite sanctions, Russia has managed to redirect much of its oil exports to countries like China and India. It's a nuanced issue with various implications for international relations, energy markets, and the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia. The differing perspectives highlight the challenges in balancing immediate military objectives with broader economic and geopolitical considerations. A recent study has found that wastewater from Marcellus shale gas wells in Pennsylvania could be a significant domestic source of lithium. This wastewater has the potential to meet about 40% of the United States' lithium needs. Lithium is a critical component in making batteries for technology like smartwatches and electric cars. The study suggests that if lithium could be extracted with complete efficiency from this wastewater, it could substantially reduce the country's reliance on imported lithium. Currently, much of the lithium used in the U.S. is sourced from abroad, including from brine ponds in Chile, and then processed in China. The research, which used public waste compliance reports and Monte Carlo approaches, estimates that the Marcellus shale in Pennsylvania could yield approximately 1160 metric tons of lithium annually. This discovery is particularly significant as the U.S. administration aims to produce all lithium domestically by 2030. The study also highlights the environmental benefits of extracting lithium from a waste stream, which could offset infrastructure and disposal costs while providing a significant domestic source of lithium. A recent study has found that wastewater from Marcellus shale gas wells in Pennsylvania could be a significant domestic source of lithium. This wastewater has the potential to meet about 40% of the United States' lithium needs. Lithium is a critical component in making batteries for technology like smartwatches and electric cars. The study suggests that if lithium could be extracted with complete efficiency from this wastewater, it could substantially reduce the country's reliance on imported lithium. Currently, much of the lithium used in the U.S. is sourced from abroad, including from brine ponds in Chile, and then processed in China. The research, which used public waste compliance reports and Monte Carlo approaches, estimates that the Marcellus shale in Pennsylvania could yield approximately 1160 metric tons of lithium annually. This discovery is particularly significant as the U.S. administration aims to produce all lithium domestically by 2030. The study also highlights the environmental benefits of extracting lithium from a waste stream, which could offset infrastructure and disposal costs while providing a significant domestic source of lithium. The Gujarat Secondary and Higher Secondary Education Board, GSEB, has declared the results for the 10th standard exams today. You can check the Gujarat 10th Result 2024 online through the official website. You can access the results by entering the student's seat number on the official GSEB website. Pass percentage. The pass percentage among male students was 79.12%, while female students outperformed with a pass percentage of 86.69% too. Result announcement time. The results were made available from 8 a.m. on May 11, 2024. The India Meteorological Department, IMD, has released its latest forecast, which indicates that heatwave conditions are expected to abate in various parts of India. Here's a summary of the forecast. Heatwave relief. Heatwave conditions are very likely to prevail over South Peninsular India today, the 07th May, and abate thereafter. The heatwave conditions are also expected to abate over East India from today and over South Peninsular India from tomorrow onwards. Rainfall and thunderstorms. Rainfall, thunderstorms, lightning, and heavy winds are predicted to hit several states until May 15. States like West Bengal, Sikkim, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Telangana, Karnataka, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand are all expected to experience various degrees of rainfall. Cyclonic winds and hailstorms. a cyclonic wind hovers over Tamil Nadu, and hailstorm activity is expected over Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra on May 9, and over Uttarakhand until May 12. The recent dust storm in Delhi has indeed been severe. It resulted in the unfortunate loss of 2 lives and injuries to several people. The storm caused significant disruptions, including uprooted trees and power outages. The India Meteorological Department, IMD, reported high winds in Delhi, which led to flight diversions and property damage. Additionally, the IMD has predicted that there may be rainfall over the weekend, which could bring some relief from the dust storm's aftermath. It's important for residents to stay updated with the latest weather advisories and take necessary precautions. The recent flash floods in Afghanistan have indeed been devastating. According to the United Nations, over 300 people have lost their lives and more than 1,000 homes have been destroyed due to the heavy rains and flooding, particularly in the northern province of Baghlan. The situation is dire, and the World Food Programme, WFP, is reportedly distributing fortified biscuits to the survivors. The Taliban government spokesperson has reported lower numbers, with at least 153 people killed across 3 provinces. This tragic event highlights the severe impact that natural disasters can have, especially in regions with vulnerable infrastructure. My thoughts are with all those affected by this calamity. The Border Security Force, BSF, personnel opened fire on a Pakistani drone near the international border in Jammu and Kashmir's Samba district. This incident occurred on the night of May 11, 2024, when BSF troops detected the movement of the drone from the Pakistan side and fired nearly 24 rounds to bring it down. However, the drone was flown back to the Pakistani side. A search operation was launched in the Narayanpur area of the Ramgarh sector to ensure that the drone did not drop any weapons or narcotics. This event marks the second such incident within a week, indicating an increase in drone activities along the border. The BSF remains vigilant and continues to monitor the situation closely. For reliable news, watch AI Stream News. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and share. For more updates, subscribe to AI Stream.